Hey, I'm James Spann. This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Friday, the 22nd of October. Hey, in the mobile weather center again today. I can look out my window and see nothing but a cloudless sky. We stay dry tomorrow, but next week looks relatively wet. Let's remind you first off, our Storm Alert Extreme, the annual spotter training event, is coming up in less than 1 month. Saturday, November 13th. Get that on your calendar. Doesn't cost a dime. Brian Peters does the training. We ask all of our current sky watchers and the ones that want to be to come every year. We get out at 2. If you'd like to go to the car show, it's free, which goes on the same weekend at the BJCC. So hope to see you Saturday, November 13th. Yeah, it's a sunny afternoon. That's the Birmingham sky cam looking north from the Daniel building. Bright and sunny with low 80s. Trussville, Chalkville Mountain Road, the sky's sunny there. And down in Demopolis, the Tom Bigby River looking so nice on a fall afternoon here in mid to late October. Water vapor satellite shot, trough over the northeast, upper level feature near Denver, and kind of a flat ridge here, and pretty warm. We've got Tuscaloosa, the warm spot, 84 there. Birmingham at 82. Anniston 80, Gadsden 79, cool spot, Coleman at 75. Severe weather risk for the rest of today and tonight. Got a slight risk. That's the standard risk over parts of north and west Texas, north through Oklahoma and Kansas. Tomorrow for Saturday, risk of severe weather from the Rio Grande all the way up to Des Moines and the Quad Cities. That includes Kansas City and Tulsa and Dallas-Fort Worth. And Sunday, day 3, a slight risk of severe weather. Large chunk of Arkansas and some of the adjacent parts of Texas, Louisiana, and Oklahoma. No formal risk beyond that in terms of severe weather. Here's the rain expected for the next 5 days. The QPF chart valid through Wednesday morning at 7. Nice to see a little blue over our state. 1.4 inches, the bullseye around Brent. Of course, everybody should see around 1/2 to 1 inch. I think we can promise that. Beyond 1 inch, we'll see as the whole thing unfolds next week. But certainly next week could be the wettest week in a couple of months. Tropics. Tropical storm Richard in the Caribbean. Weak wave in the middle of the Atlantic and a pretty decent wave near the Cape Verde Islands. The guys have a 40% chance of that developing. We'll focus on Richard, the tropical storm. Really not stronger at all. It's having a hard time. Seems to be some shearing aloft over that. So over the Caribbean, there's a look at the latest guidance coming from NHC. Ramps it up to a minimal hurricane Sunday morning. Brings it in as a tropical storm over the coast of Belize early Monday morning. Cuts across the Yucatan and then emerges in the Bay of Campeche by Wednesday morning of next week as a depression. Can it survive? I don't know. Look at the latest modeling, and the model's in good agreement. The limited barotropics are outlier, and just forget that. You can see almost all the good objective models now bring it toward Belize and across land for a while, and I don't know if it can survive that. If by chance it does, more than likely, one of these troughs will pick it up and pull it northeast toward Florida, the southern part of Florida, but again, I'm not so much convinced it survives. Let's look at the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow, 1 o'clock Saturday, at 500 millibars. Nice shortwave trough off to the west, but we still have ridging here. So again, tomorrow, sunny and warm, low 80s likely. No rain for the football games. Sunday, we'll introduce the chance of a shower late in the day. The better chance will hold off until Sunday night and Monday. In fact, there's Monday of next week. Nice shortwave energy and a pretty good rain event. And again, we're hoping that late Sunday night into Monday, we'll see at least 1/2 to 1 inch of rain. Some spots may be getting more. Maybe a strong storm, but severe weather, not overly impressive. Now, Tuesday, look at the deep low near International Falls, Minnesota. I think that's, 900? Can't even read that up there. 986 is way below 1,000 millibars. Trailing front still northwest of here. We stay in a pretty soupy air mass. Warm, muggy, almost a little summer feel with that high humidity and a chance of scattered showers. And the same thing on Wednesday. The front stalls out north of us. There's no really good dynamic lift, but there will be a chance of scattered showers and storms on Tuesday and Wednesday. And then Thursday, here comes the next wave coming through, and that'll give that front some push, and that should bring a little increase in the number of showers and storms on Thursday. And then Friday of next week, a week from today, we get into drier air. And not really chilly air. You know, for a while we had the look of maybe some really cold air coming down the pike, but the models have backed, the GFS has backed off on that. But again, a week from today looks dry. Saturday the 30th, Halloween Eve. The beginning of race weekend at Talladega looks dry. And the good news for NASCAR fans, Halloween now looks dry. This is Sunday the 31st. We've seen Model Madness out here. The run I showed you this morning, the OZ run from last night was very wet, but that was an outlier. Most of the runs have been dry on Sunday, and this one is indeed dry for Halloween Day. We'll check the end forecast on November the 7th. No big trough over the east. That look is gone in early November, and that looks fairly tranquil. Tropical system shows up down there north of Hispaniola. But again, this way out there in voodoo country, and all of this could and probably will change. That's it for the Weather Extreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. My next video will be up by Monday morning at 7. Brian Peters will have the video updates tomorrow and Sunday. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful weekend, and God bless.
Each day there are new stories to tell about the people who live here and the place we call home.
All of the faces that I see, all of the places close to me, they're all part of all the best things about home.
Sharing your stories on ABC 3340, Alabama's news leader.